Hi everyone, Bob here, and welcome to The Perfect Drink, where we like to say if you're going to make a drink, make it the perfect drink. Now here I stand 14 days before Thanksgiving, and I have in front of me one of my favorite drinks going into the holidays. We've showed the Winter White Cosmo in a previous video, which really gets the visual effect of the holidays, but in this instance, this is a batch drink. It takes 14 days to let it get ready, and that's why we're doing it today, because then in 14 days from now will be Thanksgiving, and that is when I plan to serve it when I have guests over at the house. I only need three things for this. A jar, a gallon, maybe a gallon and a half, depending on how much you want to make at one time. Something with a spigot, preferably with a stand, and I'll talk about that later when I talk about some tips. Pineapples, depending on the size of your vessel, you may need 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on just, again, how much you're making. And then vodka. Now, you may have seen this displayed at a restaurant named Capitol Grill. I believe that's where it was invented. It is referred to as a Stoli Doli, one for the Stoli vodka used, and then the Dole Pineapple, and thereby given the name Stoli Doli. Or if you like to call it pineapple infused vodka, and the drink we're going to be making is basically pineapple infused vodka put into a martini glass. So first thing you need to do is start trimming up your pineapples. I cut the ends off the top and bottom, and then shave off the skin. And then what you want to do is take the pineapple and cut it in half. And then once you have it cut in half, you want to slice approximately one inch slices. And that's what you're going to use to kind of place inside of your vessel and stack it up so that it looks, I like to make mine look a little bit visually appealing. I've seen some people do some amazing art in these types of things and put it on display. But for my purposes, the drink doesn't taste any different either way. So I like to put a little effort into it, but not a whole lot. So again, I usually take these 1 inch stacks and place them into the jar and stack it up kind of brick style to give it a little bit of a design. And then as I'm stacking up the pineapple, I will cut up bits of pineapple and then place it in the middle to give more pineapple for the vodka to soak in. So you get the visual effect on the outside, but then you get to put more pineapple in the middle. And then on top, when I layer my last few things of pineapple, I lay them flat, and then again put more chunks on top. So with that, I'm going to go finish prepping and continuing to fill this, and then we'll be right back to talk about filling up with the vodka, how long we let it sit, and a few tips to make it a wonderful Thanksgiving day, and also make it so that you don't make some of the same mistakes I had. So see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, I finished prepping all my pineapple, filling up my jar, and then adding the vodka to the jar. You want to make sure when you fill it up and you get to that end point, you want to make sure all the pineapple is submerged and underneath the vodka. You don't want it exposed to air. You don't want the pineapple to spoil or over ripen and ruin the drink. If you have a vessel like mine where the lid's a little loose, you might want to get some plastic wrap and seal it so that's nice and airtight. As I mentioned, I like having one on a stand so that when I'm ready to prepare the cocktail, I could just pour it right in my shaker, shake up the drink, pour it, and serve. Make sure when you're filling up the vessel with vodka that as you're pouring it in, that your tap is closed. I had done this once where I had it open, and so vodka in, vodka out, not a good thing. And then finally, as you can see, I didn't use Stoli today, I used Tito's. Whatever type of vodka you choose, whether it's Absolute, Kettle One, Tito's, Stoli, I think the real important thing is the pineapple and making sure it's fresh. Make sure it's yellow on the bottom, has a nice sweet smell to it, and when you pick it up by one leaf on the top, if the leaf comes out, it's ready to go. If you're able to pick up the entire weight of the pineapple with one leaf, then I would put that one back and keep searching. Final little tip is when you finally finish filling up your jar, make sure you keep your empty vodka bottle so that when after the first day when I serve these, I serve them right out of this. But after that, I then clean up and put the remainder in a vodka bottle and put it in the fridge for whenever we have sporadic guests for the next week. So with that, we're going to let this sit for 14 days. Make sure you keep your empty vodka bottles, and look forward to seeing you in 14 days, and we'll check on how it's going. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are the night before Thanksgiving, and it's been 13 and a half days. Our Stoli Doli, or our pineapple infused vodka, whichever you like to call it, martini, has been sitting for 13 and a half days. Hardest part about this drink, absolutely, is just having the patience. Just to show you how simple this is at the end, you take a cocktail shaker filled with ice, you fill it up with the Stoli Doli, and then I like to use a frozen martini glass. Then once you have the ice and the mixture in there, you just shake it up. Make sure it's nice and cold. And then you pour the drink into your cocktail glass. You'll see it's nice and frothy. And then usually I just like to garnish with some pineapple and a cherry. So there you have it, everyone. The pineapple vodka infused martini, or also known as the Stoli Doli, a fabulous drink for the holidays to serve as a batch. And I just want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, to you and your loved ones, all my friends and family. I hope you enjoy your day. Oh, and that is the perfect drink. So here's to everyone. Cheers, and until next time.